Good day to all. I have the privilege for this task to introduce our guest speaker for this virtual graduation. She was born on the 13th day of December 1988 at Datasabangan Mountain Province. She was an academic awardee when she graduated elementary at Data Elementary School, year 2001. Being her batchmate on the secondary level at Ankileng National High School, there are so many flattering characteristics she possesses. She's a young lady of great beauty, with humble beginnings, exceptional, talented and skilled, in which I bet she has a lot of fond memories. She's an alumna of our beloved Ankileng National High School, 2005 graduate. She pursued her dreams one at a time, taking Bachelor of Science in Financial Management in Accounting at the University of the Cordilleras, Baguio City. She graduated on the year 2008, which took her 3 years in college because it is tri-semester. She graduated because she has the determination to pursue her dreams regardless of hindrances and struggles she has experienced. A year after she graduated, she worked at Summit Bank, Bontoc Mountain Province, and a bookkeeper at the Consolidated Industrial Gases Incorporated at La Trinidad, Benguet. After some time of working, she thought of a greener pasture, and her dream was not over because she's a woman with determination to pursue her plans and career. While working at the Department of Agriculture, charmed to a special project as an administrative assistant, she is a student at the College of Law at the Cordillera Career Development Center in La Trinidad, Benguet. Between her work and her studies, she was able to manage her time and was even promoted as Records and Information Officer. In search for better compensation to support her financial needs for her studies, she took the position of Municipal Financial Analyst at the Department of Social Welfare and Development based in San Fernando City, La Union. She was wise enough to manage her time pursuing her law school until she graduated with a better employment position. She took the bar exam and finally made it on her second attempt on April 2015, gaining her title as a lawyer. It was remarkably awesome and wonderful achievement, an astonishing and motivational experience that can be shared for those who has dreams to take. It was an impeccable journey. To start as a practice lawyer at level 3 was her immediate position offered on October 2017. This was her position at the Office of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources in Sabangan Mountain Province. With her dedication of work, she was promoted shortly to Regional Legal Officer or equivalent to Attorney 4 at the Regional Office of the National Commission on Indigenous People of San Fernando City, Pampanga. This is where she is currently working. There are so much more to say about her achievements. However, it is best to listen to her message so she can share her milestone, which is very inspiring. And now, introducing to you our guest speaker, Attorney Chester Cayabas Diwas.
Good morning everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2020 as well as your parents, teachers, and everyone who supported you make it to this day. You are supposed to be celebrating this day with your family and loved ones. But with this unfortunate situation, we have to deal with the changes and adapt to the so-called new normal for us to move forward. Do not be discouraged. Let us allow this situation be an opportunity for us to learn something new. Let us discover our potentials on this virtual trend. This situation might remain for the next few days, the next few months or years. No one knows. But I must say to you, keep going, keep following your dreams, and never let this situation hold you back to become the person you want to be. 15 years ago, in a similar occasion, I was barely like you, sitting out there, eagerly listening to our speaker. While she was delivering her message, I was thinking that someday, I will also be like her, standing behind that podium, encouraging the young ones. And that happened today. I cannot imagine though that I am delivering a message without seeing you face to face. This, however, will not prevent me from inspiring you with my story. I was a dreamer. I have been dreaming of becoming an accountant. But that dream has led me to another dream, which I am now today, a lawyer as they say. Way back then, I was studying management accounting at the University of the Cordilleras. I frequently stay in the library where I came to know law students religiously studying while my friends and I are just there to kill our time. Slowly, I began to envy their conviction. I again started dreaming big, that soon I will also be like them, and that I will also become a lawyer someday. After graduating from college, I immediately sought a job. By God's grace, I was hired in one of the small banks in Bontoc as a teller. But with my burning desire to become a lawyer, I resigned from my job. I went back to Baguio and sought another job while waiting for the start of the school year. For the second time, I was hired in a private company as a bookkeeper. I then started saving for my tuition fees. June came. I finally enrolled in CCDC College of Law without the knowledge of my family. My tuition fee and the cost of my books are a bit expensive. That is why I am always running out of cash. But I was not discouraged. The more that I sought another job. Ultimately, I was hired in Department of Agriculture under the CHARM project. I am eternally indebted to my heads in that project because they have been my moral backbone during those times. All throughout my stay in law school, I have been working so hard, trying to make ends meet. I work on daytime, and I am a student at night. I have been at my very own feet, financially supporting my studies, because I knew my parents, who are merely farmers, have nothing to give me, especially so that my two younger sisters were still in college at that time. So apart from my work in Department of Agriculture, I took a part-time bookkeeping job in a construction company. Because my salary is not enough to cover my tuition fee, allowances, and our bills. Good thing is that my sister is also a commerce student, so she was able to help me a lot in my part-time job. One Sunday morning, I was desperately looking for another part-time job in the classified ads of the Midland Courier. When my little sister stared at me while saying, "Ala, gid gadwa umot adi nan awak mo? Ta umay makiuskilanan isang, umay man ublanan isang idee, ya umay man ublanan na dumaid into. I just laughed with her remark, but I realized her point. I just could not concentrate on too many things, so I quit my part-time job to focus on my studies. Sadly, 2 days before the graduation, I was informed that I was not able to make it to the final list of the graduating class because I failed in one of the subjects. I felt miserable and embarrassed because everyone is expecting me to graduate that year. I was about to give up when a beloved friend of mine, who is also a lawyer today, told me that you should keep going. The Lord should have showed you a sign that lawyering is not for you in the very beginning. He should not have let you reach this far if this is not His plan for you. This encouraging word from my friend made me realize that yes, if this is not for me, probably the Lord should have led me to another road. I re-enrolled the subject under the same professor, but I again failed. For the second time, I failed the subject. I did not give up. I enrolled the subject for the third time until I finally made it to the official list of the graduating class of Bachelor of Laws on 2015. It took me 6 years to finish my law degree. While working, I enrolled in a pre-bar review in SLU. And 2 months before the exams, I took a leave of absence from my work and went to Manila. Still, I did not ask for financial support from my parents. Instead, I borrowed from my siblings for my allowances. When the bar exams was over, I immediately went back to work. And after 6 months of waiting, the result of the bar exams was out, but my name was not there. I failed. I did not pass the exams. I felt so down, but I did not sit there, grieving my failure. I quickly enrolled in a review class at St. Louis University again. So, while reviewing for the second time, I did not give up on my work. I was a field worker and was assigned to assist our projects in Kalinga and Apayao. So most of the time, I traveled to the different barangays of these provinces. I was running out of time to read, so what I did was that I always brought along with me my reviewers and my audio recordings, so I could listen to a pre-recorded lecture or at least read while I am on travel. 1 month before the bar examinations, I made a decision to finally resign from my job in Charm Project, and I went to Manila to prepare for the bar. I was also financially exhausted at that time because I totally paid my review fees and I have been repaying my obligations to my previous bar. Thankfully, I was blessed with relatives who did not hesitate to support me. I was a charity case of my family and relatives during those times. On the entire duration of the bar exams, I was sick. There are boils continually surfacing around my knees, my legs, my armpit, and my butt, probably because of the weather in Manila and the environment that I am not used to. It was very painful, but I told myself that I cannot just give up. I have to make it until the very last day of the examinations. By God's will, we were able to conquer the bar exams on my second try. With these experiences, I came to realize that I was able to make it this far because I had a dream with my 4 P's in it. Just like me, you should dare to dream and believe that it will come a positive. Dream of the possibilities for yourself, your family, and others. And now that you have a dream, you plan. What are the steps that you are going to do to reach that dream? That is planning. Next is preparation. You have to prepare yourself according to your plan. Third is perseverance. We have to be determined to keep going despite the challenges. We have to exert effort until the end. And lastly is prayer. When I was taking the bar exams, I was very prayerful. That was also the time that I gained the courage to ask personally my parents and my siblings for a prayer. Usually, I would talk to the Lord saying, I am committing you whatever I do, and your plans for me shall prevail. It is very important to spend time talking and listening to Him, as He is the one who placed those dreams in our hearts, but it's up to us to discover and make it happen. I will be ending my message by requesting you graduates to close your eyes. And with your eyes closed, imagine yourself becoming the person you want to be in the future. If you want to become a soldier, imagine yourself to be one of them wearing the dashing army camouflage. If you want to become a teacher, imagine yourself teaching in front of your students. And if you want to become a doctor, imagine yourself wearing those bright white suits while helping your patient. There will be setbacks and hardships that will come along your way as you pursue your journey towards achieving your dreams. But it is my hope and my prayer that you will always be reminded by those dreams you just imagined to become today, and that you persist to conquer those dreams. Thank you, and I hope I left something that inspired you. May I equally take this opportunity to thank our teachers there in Ankileng National High School for being part of my journey. You are much appreciated, and again, congratulations, graduates.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for inspiring us with your story and challenging us to start dreaming and dreaming big with 4 P's in it. That in dreaming, we have to plan, prepare, persevere, and more importantly, to pray. Once again, thank you very much, and we are very privileged to have you. At this time, may we have Frega D. Kiwisan, Grade 10 Advisor for the presentation of candidates for completion, and Jeanette M. Oria for the presentation of candidates for graduation. At the same time, the confirmation of completers and graduates by our Schools Division Superintendent Federico P. Martin.
Candidates for completion, please rise.
Sir, I have the honor to present to you the 19 males and 19 females who are candidates for the junior high school completion for the school year 2019-2020. Sir, I attest to you that they have successfully completed all the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 curriculum. Thus, these candidates for completion for the junior high school are highly recommended for confirmation.
Candidates for graduation, please rise. Sir, I have the honor to present to you 8 males and 13 females for the senior high school graduation who have completed the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 curriculum. Thus, these candidates for graduation of the senior high school are highly recommended for confirmation.
On the basis of the certification that you have satisfactorily completed the K-12 curriculum level prescribed by the Department of Education for all basic education schools, and by virtue of the power vested in me as Schools Division Superintendent of SDO Mountain Province, I now confirm your graduation or completion, whichever is applicable to your group, at SDO Mountain Province, this present day of June, in the year of our Lord, 2020. Congratulations. God bless.
Congratulations! For you are now officially called as completers and graduates. Now, may we have again our graduates and completers to receive their certificates and diplomas. For the completers, Aglipay J. Shano, Alangi Cleofi Balingawan, Alipan Shira May Yudong, Atitio Sipril Butang, Bagiwan Leo Gaway, Banawi Virginia Nawan, Banawi Yumi Babating, Bastian Alvin Likad, Bumugaw Romel Galakyan Jr., Butang Artli Dasaw, Dagiwa Shinali Lumbaya, Da Marcos Gerando Angyab, Daping Fe Banawi, Dasaw Jemuel Astrero, Dulag Mark Anthony Kimayong, Galgala J. Mark Banawi, Gargabiti Mylene Haban, Kigas Yvonne Joy Damag, Kiwang Curly Wine Wallet, Lakamang Angelica Pakayuan, Lamiing J. Moting, Langagan Rico Tinduan Jr., Likpaan Chivi Yudong, Lingbanan Moira Alakok Aluyan, Lubrin Ruli Bumugaw, Makshon Nathaniel Kalabawan, Padkiw Mark Philemon, Pangas James Busugan Jr., Pangas Megan Lisayan, Patani Crisaline Valera, Tokdasan Davis Tugaw, Pumayo Daniel Pisco, Pumayo Shane Segundo, Putsuk Angela Kenny, Sinaoy Jipon Tongalan, Tamiing Lenilo Dakmag, Tigano Michelle Panasan, and Tiggungan Kiara Banawi. Congratulations, completers. For our graduates, Aloyan Shandaray A, Aspilan Freda P, Atlib Roy B, Atitiw Eric Remigio Jr. B, Bangsoy Alexa S, Bumugaw Janelle G, Shano Marina T, Kuyo Dolores B, Gumayak Glenn Jr. B, Gilen Jessalyn R, Kulalong Yorika D, Lauyan Jolia B, Liwayan Billy J. S, Mariano Quencil A, Marquez Hazel A, Maxon Joshua C, Mayapit Ezra K, Moga Mark Jumery I, Munoz Edrelen M, Patani Maricris B, Pumayo Dishan P, Segundo Claire Dens B, Taltala Faith O D. Once again, congratulations, completers and graduates. God bless to your next journey. At this point in time, may we have our Schools Division Superintendent, Federico P. Martin, for an inspirational talk.
Sulong Educalidad, championing the nation's future. This theme for school year 2019 to 2020 graduation or moving up ceremonies is certainly very meaningful. But first of all, it is altogether fitting and proper to thank our loving Father for helping all of you, my dear beloved learners, to finish your study for this school year, notwithstanding the unprecedented or unexpected disturbing challenge that blocked the road towards your victory party as champions. That is, the graduation ceremony or moving up ceremony as we used to do. Nevertheless, I saw something in you and I truly know what it is. You are not merely survivors nor winners, but champions. The fact that you were able to make the necessary adjustments, accepting then overcoming the disheartening or disappointing circumstance of not having experienced marching, receiving diplomas or certificates, receiving medals or ribbons of honors, enjoying the program the normal way, and celebrating, which is the ultimate stage of victory, means that you are genuine champions. Your flexibility or resiliency that made you champions today is a concrete evidence that you were able to receive quality education. Our curriculum is anchored or based on international mindset and standards without discarding indigenous people's knowledge. Hence, the knowledge you gained is not ordinary. It is a mixture of international, local, modern, and old knowledge that promote a balanced mental model. The quality education you had provided opportunities for the development of 21st century skills such as information, media and technology skills, learning and innovation skills, effective communication skills, and life and career skills. In terms of values education, quality education inculcates attitudes appropriate for the past, present, and future generations. In short, quality education provided you and will continue to provide you with holistic learning that will help you to be ready in facing life challenges such as the deadly challenge that we are facing now. That is our policy, championing quality education for quality learners and citizens for the nation's progressive future. Hence, to the parents, PTA officers, deputy officials, teachers, constitutional or political officers, NGOs, NGOs, stakeholders, and other partners, thank you for always supporting our beloved learners. In relation to this, my beloved learners, side by side with quality education, aside from your parents and relatives, are the members of your circle of friends whose unfailing quality of love, loyalty, counsel, encouragement, motivation, and comfort provided shield for you against different kinds of arrows that could have hit you and blocked your victory. Never disregard these friends, for they glitter more than gold. Congratulations, overcomers. Congratulations, champions from Champion Quality Education. I salute you all. God bless.